What's up, my lovely JackOLanterns, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're on episode 3, and we're about, I think like 2.5 hours into the game, and it's pretty good so far. I'm not gonna lie, I've really enjoyed playing this and doing a Let's Play on the channel. So I don't really, know what else is supposed to happen in this game. I don't know if all this is the game. I mean, it's only a 4 to 5 hour game, so there's not much left. And so I don't really know what else is supposed to happen. I know Monica, I don't like her. I feel uneasy with her. She apparently broke the fourth wall in the last episode and told us to save our game if a bad decision happens so we can go back or something. If we make a wrong decision in the game, which was weird. That was weird. So I don't know what's going on. But I want to also, sorry that I stopped the episode kind of in the middle of the day. I wanted to finish it out, but I'm going to be honest, I was having kind of a sore throat last night from the voice acting, and I was really tired. I was kind of sleep deprived, and so I just kind of needed to stop recording and go to bed. But I'm rejuiced. I have new vigor. I'm ready to do this. So let's get into it, guys. So we left off where she says that she has something planned today because we just shared our poems with everyone, and we're still going with little Sayori, hopefully they can get a little romance. So let's see. Already read this, yeah. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Oh, it's in a few days? Oh yeah, they talked about doing a poetry festival where we read and perform our poems. That actually sounds really fun. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. These fucking poses. It's fucking weird. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about us already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah! Yeah! We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we also are going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So he's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. That's really fun. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of the group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. God forbid! If I had to share a piece of my work. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. No, not the poem! Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I mean, it looks like it's just us 5 in the room. I haven't even seen the posters yet. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only one who's responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Hell yeah, Sayori. That's what I believe in. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that's brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. She's weird. She's giving off weird, creepy vibes to me. She's kind of I feel like she's controlling things behind the scenes. It's weird. And if all of it takes it's standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yeah, anime. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Oh my god, it's blank, sorry. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Okay, she's been saying weird shit in the dialogue when she talks. At the episode 1, she said, there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Then she said, I forgot in the last episode she said something like that. She said, this club is going to be the death of me. And then she had a poem that is reminiscent of self-harm. Am I reading too much into that? That's weird. Don't you guys think that's weird? I feel like someone's gonna die. I don't know why, but I feel like something is gonna happen very soon that's not gonna be good. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yui. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. She's just in front of, like, the fucking dialogue. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Yeah, she seems a little too confident. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Woo! Yeah! Oh, sorry, I woke up the cat. She's lying next to me. Monica takes a breath. That was so good, Monica! Haha. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Jesus, look at that fucking face. You know what I've also noticed? There's no... Well, they've said... Natsuki said pissed one time. But there's not really much swearing in this. I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna get weird soon. Why? Yuri's fouled up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Well, that's actually pretty cool. We saw that word after image when we were doing our poem. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Oh, she's so cute. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made at a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Jack liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? See, there's like weird things like that comes up in the dialogue that I'm kind of like, what? Okay, so a little quick story time. On the note, so when I downloaded this game on the Steam page, there was a talk about, it was from kind of Monica's perspective, weirdly. And she was like, my name is Monica, please come join my literature club. We're going to have so much fun with Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. I feel like all these girls are slightly obsessed with my character, especially Sayori, and it tends like the girl that I pick the most, that I kind of veer to possibly get romantics with. She's like, Jack liked it. Oh my god, yay. Like, it seems like there's something like an obsession going on. I don't know. It's like really subtle, but you can still notice it. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be on the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? What? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing the kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jack. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jack lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Jeez. Natsuki. It's fine. Fuck it. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I got much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Oh, fucking Jesus. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets over to her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it's unsurprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Dude, she's right, man. Your Natsuki's actually giving some solid advice. That's right. Have you ever done like a school presentation in class and like with like complete strangers? It's a lot easier because they don't know you. So you can just be like, and just be like, whatever, you know, I know what I'm talking about. But it's so much harder when you're doing it in front of like friends or even like your girlfriend to a degree, because they know you and so you get like more embarrassed, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to explain. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Exactly. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be on the other way around. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get into practice before the festival, okay? I'm excited! Fuck yeah! I'm so excited for this festival. Me and Sayori are gonna write the best poems. I'll be making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. That's great. Yeah, no problem. My character's like, what the fuck? See, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Sayori seems like obsessed with me. Clearly, she has a crush on me. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I can't really figure out Natsuki. It just seems like she's very, like, standoffish and a jerk. Yuri's got, like, seems like she's kind of, like, she's got a darker side beneath her, like facade. And she's, like, obviously she's the president of the fucking club, so she runs everything, which is normal in the club. But she seems weird, man. Like, she gets this, like, kind of, like, controlling everything vibe. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Oh, so is it Friday? That's cool. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and I'm impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. See, it seems like he still wants to go with Monica, but no, Sayori. Ready to go, Sayori? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee. Jeez, guys. That made such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Yeah, what the fuck? It's weird, you're like butting in our relationship. Fuck off. It's okay, Jack, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'd walk home with Yuri. I'd still walk home with... Yeah, fuck that. No, I don't know you. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart and... Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Jack. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sure, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. Yeah, it's because she loves you. She loves you, you idiot. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Sweet. All right, poem number 3. All right, let's stick with Sayori again. Oh, these are so cute. They're like little plushies. Socks, round called cute aura. Oh, shit. Excitement. That's Sayori. Rose, wrath, me. You're peaceful. Fireflies. I'm just gonna pick the ones that she likes. Together. play Vacation. Yeah. Sweet. Melody. Ah, damn it. Memories. Passion. Charm. Pink horror existence question. Damn it. Special. Dazzle, laugh. Peace. No, fuck. Comfort. Come on. Bed. Wonderful. Silly. Yes. We got Sayori mostly. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Undertale. 10 Mr. JackOLantern points if you got that reference. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not the determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that all of you willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school. We're gonna get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Oh yeah. Woo! That sounds fun. She sounded a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Fuck, I love fried squid. It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What? That makes no sense. Ah, never mind. What? Let's just focus on your own event for now, okay? Hee. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Wait, what? She's not here? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over at her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else now. Huh? Why is she acting weird? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. That's weird. What's wrong with her? Is she... Oh, shit. Is she have a big crush on me and she doesn't know how to express it, so she's like worried she'll come off weird? Dude, express your feelings! Come on, Sayori, express your love for Jack. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jack, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but you notice anything weird with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Which way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser down on her desk. Maybe there was something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jack. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also her friend. I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? See, she's weird, man. She's trying to butt in on things that she's not supposed to butt in on. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jack. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? What? She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Hey, you're so funny, Jack. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Yeah, because she likes you, you idiot. Come on, Jack, pick up the pieces. Put the puzzle together. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I do anyway? I didn't mean to jump to the conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls up to the clubroom. What did you say to her? What did you say to her, Monica? Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, time to share more poems. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Go to Monica. I like to do Sayori last. Hi, Jack. Have you thought about what you want to submit to the poem before the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. It's like I've been picking words that she likes. Whoa, crazy. I'm surprised you're in so sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, so I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. But Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you anything? Well, Jack, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? What the fuck? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye. Oh, I don't like you. She's saying weird shit to me. She said, remember before, make sure to save your game in case a decision comes along and you have to remake it. And now, it would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. And she's constantly trying to butt in on me and Sayori's relationship. And she's like, you've been spending a lot of time with her, haven't you? You can spend time with me. What is going on, man? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Dude, what the hell? The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was her ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Yeah, she's playing with the word. That's cool. She likes to separate and space the words out. That's what she was talking about earlier. Lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady, I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I like that poem. That's a really cool poem. I think I understand kind of what it's talking about. It's kind of reminiscent on perfection, because it's talking about how, so the lady who knows everything, they know what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, and we seek the impossible. So it's kind of talking about people try to be their perfect self in society. They try to kind of be someone who they're not because they want to fit in, which to a degree, that's actually not bad, but you still need to be true to yourself because you can get lost in trying to be someone you're not. And you can kind of forget and have that loss of identity with yourself. But the thing is, it's talking about here, there is no perfection in yourself. No one's perfect because perfection doesn't exist. It's a myth. It's not real. And no one can be perfect. We can only try and do our best at things that we know. And so it's kind of talking about like, you stare at yourself in the mirror and you want to be perfect, but you can't. But that's okay. So you settle with, you know what, I'm okay with who I am. I accept with who I am, and I'm not perfect, and people have to accept that. And so it all boils down to, as long as you're happy with who you are, then that's okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Exactly. Everything can't be happy all the time. You gotta have emotion and sadness and anger and stuff, or it will be just boring. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah. Huh? Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. She just broke the fourth wall again. Because she said, humans are just two-dimensional creatures. And then my character, Jack, is like, what do you mean one-dimensional? Because he's meaning one-dimensional as in himself in the game. Because Jack is my Jack in the character. He's just seeing what's in the game and what's coming at him in front of him. But Monica seems to be breaking the fourth wall and talking to me, the player, and saying humans are two-dimensional because she's in the game and then I'm out here beyond the computer screen. But then Jack's like, what do you mean one-dimensional? Because it's just us having a conversation? Dude, what? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not too good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into it. But if you find the other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, you want to focus more on everything that went into it. It's much more encouraging that way. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Weird. Breaking the fourth wall, I don't like it. Yuri. I see. I think you're improving at your writing in general, Jack. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, but with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Dude, what? Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you would like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. Hell yeah. I've gotten so used to it. It's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Oh, Yuri. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I've never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. What? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. All right. I'll leave Yuri be. Comforting and reassuring her is nearly impossible. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say would only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. What? We don't even get to read her poem? What? Natsuki. That's weird. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm always trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. What? She hit me? Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you after all. I was just joking. Fuck. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell did you call that a joke? Yeah, she fucking just punched me. It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her, but I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold your hand. Wash your insecurities in salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, see you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips on mine. Whoa. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Huh. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with nice messages for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. That's true. So you decided to write about the beach first, then come with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, trying to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. Just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay. Sayori! This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Jack. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Huh? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Jack. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? What the fuck? So it seems like she's getting I don't know if there's jealousy, but it seems like she's getting like weirdly obsessed with me to the point where she is in love with me and wants me to be with her, but she doesn't know how to express it. And so she feels like it's bad to express that. And so that's why she's saying we should just go with Yuri or Natsuki, because I don't think she thinks she's worthy enough, which is really sad. Maybe she's the one who deals with depression. Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, but I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No. Oh, she's crying. Jack, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody else noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Jack. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that, I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay, you three. Whoa! No, Sayori! She's all sad. Maybe she's the one who has depression. But I think Yuri cuts herself, possibly. I don't know about Natsuki or Monica, but... So it seems like she feels like she doesn't deserve my love. And so she's like punishing herself. Dude. No! Well, we're all doing cheering poems, right? When we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Yeah, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh my god, something is about to happen. What is gonna happen? In your books, baby. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Huh? Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. What? Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. I said she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously, all the times that I go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Dude, it seems like I'm getting pissed off at them. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparation, so... She just completely ignored my question. I don't like you. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Fuck cupcakes. Make a cake or a rum cake, man. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Jesus Christ. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jack. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. We'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'll be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to that suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jack may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Dude, what the fuck? You're obsessed with me! Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? That was more like you're just using excuses for Jack too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jack to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I don't trust you. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Jack, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Huh. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Natsuki, Sayori. She's feeling down. Let's go cheer up. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? What? I can't even do Sayori? Fuck. Monica, no, I don't want to go to Monica. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't even choose Sayori? Are you serious? It's like the game is trying to drive me away from her. I don't really want to do Natsuki because she's kind of a jerk. I think baking would be fun. But I'm not doing Monica. Fuck that. Let's just do Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Okay. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Jack? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone else with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. Aww. And you are going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. I want to hang out with Sayori, you fuck you, game! Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Oh! Let me be with Sayori! Stop driving me away from her! I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really great event. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more to do today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. Is she like at an abusive home? Dude, we got a fucking girl who's depressed, we got possibly a self-cutter, and now we got an abusive father? What the fuck is this? That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's like I could act like in front of everyone. I was just looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all. It's just so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. Let me be with Sayori! My anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous as Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I just go with it and I'll have a good time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like a piece of shit. I want to be with Sayori. Alright, we'll play a little bit more, guys. I want to get to a good stopping point. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that coming. And putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside, but she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Oh god. Is something bad happening? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. A game we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Oh no. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, she's got little jammy jams on. Hi, Jack. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell her that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? She has little stuffed animals and plants. That's cool. I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also reckon it's the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years. If you came over often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. What? It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. That's weird. She's trying to butt between me and Sayori. She's trying to drive a wedge. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong with you, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Jack. What? Why can't it just be like this? It's like as it always has been. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make the stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Dude, what the fuck? Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Jack. But you're wrong. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Jack? I guess I have no choice. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. I knew it. I knew she was the one with depression. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when you fully know how worthless I am? Why to go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Dude. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Jack. Oh, you don't understand at all, Jack? Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha! That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha! You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jack. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. My God. So, she has feelings for me. And she possibly has always had feelings for me, but was just too scared to express it, and she let them come out, and now she feels like that I possibly don't feel the same way. But maybe what she needs is a romantic relationship than a friendship, because if I deny her, I mean, that could make things worse. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Jack. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have made it any other way. Jack! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain under my side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Jack! Hi! Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is right. But all I want to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jack. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. God, it's gonna make me cry. Sayori lets me go. As she does this, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like to spend the whole day with me? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I would have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to come meet me at my house. At the very least, don't you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. Okay, I'm gonna save it. I'm going to save this right here and end the episode here. Dude, that episode got heavy. Geez, so Sayori was the one with depression all the time. I knew it. I knew it. My God. I relate to that, though, because, okay, disclaimer, okay? I have gone through depression before. When I was in my mid-teens, I went through like 2 years of heavy depression. And it does, man. From experience, it does weigh you down. Like, it makes you feel like you're helpless and useless. And there were times where I just felt no motivation to do anything with myself. And I would just feel so down and sad all the time. But, you know, it's tough. It's tough with that because from a friend's perspective, if your friend has depression, you want to, you have that urge to automatically help them and try to care for them, which is fine. But then also, that also could be very dangerous and very damaging because you don't know what you're doing is actually making it worse. Because there is also a point of like where you have mild depression where you can help them through it, then to where they actually need to seek help and go see like a therapist. Because, you know, you don't know what's going through their mind when they're in that state, when they're in that mental state. And so maybe Sayori is want something more from Jack, but she's afraid to truly say it because she's afraid of how he'll react to it because they've been friends for so long. God, dude, that God. Okay, I can see where this is coming from. Is this what's so weird about it? Ooh, dude, that plucked at my heartstrings. Damn. Well, all right, we're going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to come on JackOLantern, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.